Sorry, y'all. I keep craving like slushies so much lately. I like ices for some reason. I don't know why. But we are inside Fourways Mall. It's like a hub or suburb located inside Stanton. I was a little confused on that at first until some people explained it to me. Hold on, this will be like my thumbnail for the video. So yeah, y'all, this mall is huge. I honestly wish I would have stayed in this area a lot longer. So when I first came back from Rwanda, pretty much I had to look for Airbnb that was pretty much available for when I first got back to South Africa, because you have to have a return flight from Rwanda as far as visa purposes before you can even enter the country. So I had to have a return flight from wherever I came from or country of origin before you even enter Rwanda. So my return flight, since I came to South Africa, I went ahead and came back here to South Africa, right? So yeah, so I had another Airbnb that was eventually, all days were available for like a month's time. And somebody went and booked like 2-3 random days. So I'm like, shit. So I ended up having to find one that had at least like a week's time period, but I'm so happy I did. I honestly wish the one that I'm staying at now, Fourways, when I was like scrolling through Airbnb, I just so happened to see the name hubby. Well, I'm not gonna, should I say? Well, I should, because I love her place. It's beautiful, right? This will like promote people to stay or book a stay with her, right? So I was like, I remember that name when I was last here, and one of the staff members, Zodwa, who's from Soweto, recommended me to her, and I'm like, oh shoot, she has a new place that's available for like a week. That's perfect. But now that I'm here for that week, I'm like, dang, I wish I would have went ahead and stayed at her place for the entire like few months, you know what I mean? All at one time period, because I love where I'm at, right? So Fourways Mall is a shopping center that they have here in Fourways in Stanton, right? And another nice shopping center that they also have in the area is called Cedar Square. And I was there yesterday grabbing a few things and walking around again, several stores, several shops, and grabbing like some pancakes that were pretty much around. So at one of the stores, I should have recorded it, but I didn't want to ruin it. And plus, I was running to meet, I got back towards him Visa side, so he won't be complaining. So I just grabbed the pancakes to go, and then I pretty much came back on that side. So yeah. So somebody I saw in the comment when they saw my Rwanda shirt for my basic video that I did in South Africa, they was like, you gonna get you a South African shirt. I'm like, I have several, I just haven't wore them yet, pretty much. So I got some South African merch from several like local shops and places that I've been this far, y'all. I just ain't been wearing most of them yet. From somebody I saw commented that. Also, my Kenyan babes, don't worry. I don't know why there's a lot of like, I would say this too, because I be seeing that sometimes in the comments, as far as like a divisiveness, as far as like where I travel to or where I go. So again, you guys, nobody's gonna manipulate or, you know, intimidate or like, you know, could change whatever it is that I know I want to do in life, but I don't care who it is. So again, we just started traveling the continent, right? So of course, it's other places that I want to see, including Kenya. So for some people who think they're gonna like divert or stop that, it's like, you're not stopping shit if you haven't figured it out by now, especially if it's somewhere that I've always wanted to go in general throughout the continent, right? So I said that to my Kenyan babes, don't worry, I'm definitely gonna still come to Kenya and just get a good feel. And regardless of wherever, whomever wants me to settle, I'm still gonna decide that for myself, right? And I'm the type of person, whenever I go somewhere, I visit somewhere, I travel to somewhere, I have to like see it in person for myself, not versus what everybody else said, but I want to get a good feel myself before I make a big decision and just like say, oh, I'm gonna hop up and move somewhere, you know? Don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people are like, yeah, move here, like, no, that's not how it works. Like, I have to get a good feel like myself, and then I'll decide like where I want to settle. So I hope that makes sense for everybody that's usually tuned in. So don't get me wrong, I definitely plan on like settling, but you know, it'll be my decision, not based off what everyone else feels I should do, you know, or feel I should do, rather, if that makes sense. So also, let's say this too, gotten things I like and things that I absolutely probably don't like, right? So just to give you guys an example, so while I was in Rwanda, for example, right, I met like 4 or 5 different guys ranging between the ages of like 20s, early 20s to damn near like 50 years old, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm very aware that throughout the continent, some people live like dang near on the poverty line or maybe below the poverty line. But I feel like as a man, begging as a grown-ass man or just feeling like a woman should take care of you, that's just like a you type of thing, you know, like a problem within yourself type of thing to just easily have a weak mindset like that, you know what I mean? So don't get me wrong, like even the men that we grew up around pretty much, even if they were like struggling, you would never know it. Like they're very content with what they have and do the best with what they have. And I admire and love that so much more, rather than somebody just begging or feeling entitled that you just should, you know, give them every single thing or feel like you should take care of them. Sorry, you know, feeling like you just should take care of them. So let me just give y'all like a few examples, right? So I went out with a few people, and then after the end of the trip, they automatically were just like, oh, well, I don't have any money, so you're gonna pay for it, you're gonna pay for it anyway though, right? Or even like men like all the way up to the age of like 50 was like, oh, thank you so much for paying for my food. Or if it's like, hey, let's go hang out, let's go do this, and then all of a sudden you send me a text saying, oh, you're broke, and then saying, oh, well, you got the bill, just automatically knowing somebody's gonna pay for you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just like another thing, you know? Versus I know who guys, you know, who may not have as much as well, but they don't ever have the mentality to where like they feel like a woman just should pay for them. You get what I'm saying? Just food for thought. Let me give y'all an example. When I went to Cape Town and I did a collab from where one of our guys are from, that's from Oakland, California, right? So even though he literally just met me, without question, when I was gonna go and pull out my card to pay, he was like, nah, I got that. You don't even gotta worry about it. And that was just off his first time off meeting me. But that's how most guys that where we come from or where we were raised around, they pretty much get down like that. It's just like an understood like thing, you know? Or let me give you an example. I was like at Lekker Vegan. It's like a vegan spot, love the food. This random dude that again, that's where I'm from, that's all the way like in Jersey in the States. He was with somebody else and without question, he was like, nah, I got the bill, don't worry about it. So we kind of get down like that. We don't have a mentality of just running or begging somebody to just, you know, take care of us. None of us, y'all look how pretty this is. Hold on one second. Okay, cool, that's real cute. But do you get what I'm saying? Like without question, he automatically was like, nah, I'm gonna take care of that. You don't got nothing to worry about. You get what I'm saying? So I get like I said, without question, throughout the continent, we know there's a major issue throughout the whole continent when it comes to poverty or people living below the poverty line. But still, having some type of, you know, decency, I guess. Hold on, let's see what we're doing. I don't think it's nothing up here. It ain't nothing up here. I'm gonna come back downstairs. Like decency, I guess, just to like, you know, not just have no begging mindset to think somebody just supposed to take care of you like that. Like that is just such a turn off. Or feeling entitled like somebody's supposed to. And what blows me, it be men like that that have the audacity to ask me, do you work? Do you got a job? Do you cook? Do you clean? It's like, well, can you afford an Uber? Can you afford a cheap date at McDonald's? So if you can't answer yes to those 2 questions, you should be asking me shit about what I do as far as work, job. But they'll delusionally think, you know, them asking that could like, you know, I don't know, cater to them somehow, even though they have absolutely nothing to offer in return. You get what I'm saying? So you need to check yourself with some dudes that I see that be asking stuff like that, you know, with just no shame, or not even asking, or just like demanding or feeling entitled that, yeah, you just supposed to do it just because of whatever, you know, because of somebody who lied to them. I'll just say that. You get what I'm saying? So, and something else that I really didn't kind of like if I'm sitting and talking to you, like even when I was catching like some of the motorbikes, right, just to give y'all like another example, when I was wanting to like catch like a few like the motorbikes and stuff, It's like if I'm sitting talking to somebody, like showing them on my phone, they'll like snatch the phone out of my hand. I'm like, no, we don't do that. Like, no, like I can show you, but you don't just snatch the phone out of nobody's hand. Like, especially not mine, okay? Because it may get popped. I'm just playing. Not really. But you kind of get what I'm saying. It's like, man, it don't matter. Like, it was men from the age of 20 to damn near 50, just feeling like, oh, well, you know, having like a little bit of a arrogance or ego with it too when they do that. Have the audacity to ask you where you work. It's like, well, can you afford an Uber? If you can't say yes to that question, you shouldn't be asking me no questions like that. This is how I see it, okay? Like, go check yourself. That goes for anybody, right? Especially if you think somebody's supposed to like take care of you, I guess, brother. Because if you asking me about work, but then asking me to help you pay a bill or help you pay for an Uber or help you pay for, you know, life, then you just need to like, you know, go and kind of check yourself, rather. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're a little delusional, especially if you think somebody like me care what you think, as far as like people in general who think like that. You get what I'm saying? Because when it comes to me, I clearly can't be broke if I'm paying for this, that, and the third myself, as far as like Airbnbs, flights from this place to this place, accommodation. So common sense would tell you I have the means to take care of myself, even if you don't. You get what I'm saying? So common sense should tell y'all, if I done pay for this, that, and the third, to go from this country to that country, to pay from this place to eat to that place to eat, from paying from groceries, from flying this place and that place, staying this place and that place, who the hell do y'all think is paying for it? Me. So again, you stupidly listening to these people that are lying to you, just know that I would never in my life work with someone like you or let someone like you on my team. I'm just being honest. Especially if I see you clearly can't think for yourself, you get what I'm saying? So anyways, let me tap off my rant a little bit and finish walking around this mall, y'all. Okay, sorry y'all, I just got back to my place. This vlog's gonna be kind of short. I'm gonna eat real quick and I'm gonna close out the vlog here. Like and subscribe, and I will tune into you guys next time.